Hello everybody, hello. Welcome back, Lantern. And yes, we are back with another Roadcraft. Make sure you subscribe. I shouldn't have stopped to start the video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Please like the video, leave me a comment. Previously, this truck was in a total, like, I can't even describe it. If you haven't seen the video, it's a previous video. Anyway, I have sand. I have put so much sand down just to try and level this off. In preparation, I think I may need to tarmac this road at some point. I don't want this coming off the sand, because that would be horrendous. So yes, I built over the top of the pipes. I know. So we need to deliver this. This is a side mission. I feel like I've said a million words in like 30 seconds. It's not this one, is it? No, it's that one. So yeah. Before I run off the road. Yeah. So we need to deliver this fuel truck, which is part of our rescue missions. We have quite a few things to do, so stay tuned. We are going to half-ass our way through this now. Keep the power on, keep power on, keep power on, keep power on. Here we go, into the fuel station like an absolute hero. Yes, beautiful. Okay, we have two other things. We need to set up the base of operations. Now, this is tricky, and I'm still not 100% sure how I'm going to do this. We haven't got a construction depot unlocked yet. There's lots of warehouses and logistics. We've got steel beams factory, so we can get 3 steel beams, but the 3 concrete, I still can't figure out where I'm going to get the concrete from. Now, I have did a lot bit of research, and there's similar as 3 concrete beams down here somewhere. As you can see, I've had a little scout about to see if I can find it, and I'm struggling to find. So that's one of them. We also need to retrieve what is down here, the safe, which is down here, and we need to drop it off there. So we do have... Nope. I thought that was a crane. That totally didn't go the way I was hoping it would. We've got the excavator. The excavator's not really going to do very much, is it? Nope, not that either. We've got that crane. So what I can do is bring that crane down, take a left, and it's down here somewhere. Then we can just drive it up that way. That's what we're going to do. So that is going to do nothing. This one I am interested in trying to get done because it unlocks a forest base, which will be amazing. You know, we can then, you know, actually get our vehicles from there instead, but I still need to find the concrete slabs, and I'm a bit stuck. So let's jump into this behemoth, which is lurking. I had to lift the fuel truck out of the mess it was in. I still don't know how anyone managed to get it, but if you look at how high I've had to build this road up just to try and make it level, you'll know there's been a bit of work done to it. So let's go. Let's take a left here and let's do some cliff walking. Now, last episode I had about... Oh my god, concentrate on what you're doing, boy. That's what my father would have said there. Okay, we need to go up this way. So last episode, a bit of an issue with my external SSD card. Kept disconnecting and causing me issues because that's where I record my videos to. Right. Of course, I didn't track the mission, did I? Where are we? Okay, we need to go where... Okay. A little bit further up. Hopefully there's enough room and enough that we can get this crane. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouchie, ouchie. Now this isn't heavy, but I do not want any issues, so I am going to actually put... Alright, let's lift this. That is a rock lantern. That is not what you're looking for. It's... Ah, of course it's buried. Of course it's buried. Let's get as low as we can. I want I want that one. That's the one I want. Wow, it's well buried. Oh, don't fall back down. Don't fall back down. Oh, crap, was that? I don't know if that... Nah, that wasn't it, but that uncovered it. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on, attach to it. Why won't you attach to it? What? Why won't you attach? I'm confused. Why is that? Surely that is... Why? Why is that not... Is that not... Can we not lift things? Aha, there we go. Thank goodness for that. Right, let's switch back here. We're going to have to winch that up best we can. Of course, the rain, the wind, and everything else decides... Bring this down as far as we can. Yoink. Now, if you are new to the channel, hello, I am Lantern. I play simulation games. Right, so come back here, turn right, take a left. Okay. I play and live stream ATS, ETS2, Roadcraft, and things like that. So if you're into those games, might be worth hitting subscribe. Make sure notification bell. Why can't I speak? Notification bell is on. And yeah, this is my mode of transporting anything really, whether it be large objects that are threatening to oh my goodness, to destroy my vehicle, the world. But yes, this is basically me playing Russian roulette with my windscreen, and hoping this doesn't come through the windscreen and kill me. So let's get on, let's get this delivered, yeah. So normally, you know, there's a concrete factory is unlocked, or there's the construction depot. You can take things to get recycled. You can get things. You can purchase items like concrete. Oh my giddy aunt!
Shut up! Shut up!
Okay, that's the telegraph pole. Thank God it's made of concrete. Could have brought the whole communications down. Okay, around here, around here. Somebody asked for a safe. Don't know what's in it. Clearly very, very expensive. Rip your trees, rip everything else. There we go. Boom. Right, let's restore that now. Now. The main one is set up a route for delivering pumps. So the flooded area is bigger than we anticipated, but we've dealt with worse. Begin by draining the smaller swamps while we devise a solution for the bigger ones. First, you need to set up a route for delivering pumps. A convoy carrying them and repair equipment is approaching from the Old Street Tunnel. Lead the convoy and plan a route to the nearest warehouse. Okay, so that's going there, and it's going to the logistics. The logistics terminal. Now, I need to figure out, first of all, that is not going to work. Second of all, I think I might bring them along here, down along here, depending on what type of vehicle it is. Oh, wait a minute. It's actually on the correct side of the bridge. So it needs to go all the way up. We then needs to go to the logistics tunnel. Yeah, we then need to go around here. Yeah, these. I have sanded some of this road already. Obviously, this is a tarmac road. Let me actually see. That's not what I wanted. Okay, right, let's start plotting and see. Why? Okay, none, right, up to this. Why is it acting like that? I'm gonna have to do a lot. Oh my lord, I'm gonna have to build an entire road along here. Let me check and see if I can find concrete slabs. I'll be back in a minute. I've kind of stumbled across the answer. I did a little bit of exploration, and I came here because I read somewhere there were concrete slabs. I can't find. Is that them? No, I don't think that's them. Anyway, I can't find it, but it has actually unlocked. Conveniently, has unlocked this. Local construction depot has been isolated due to massive fissures in the road caused by the disaster. No equipment can get through yet. Get in a cargo truck at the transit point and deliver it to the construction depot. If you succeed, they'll open for business again. Sounds promising, doesn't it? It sounds exactly like what I need. Now, the issue is this construction depot here, and the vehicle is here. So what I'm going to have to do is come back down this road, swing a right, and then head up that way. And just hope that that's exactly where we need to be. So I will see you when we get to the vehicle. The roads are not great. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to show you the... No, I'll show you the roads once I get there. See how decisive I am, I think. I found the vehicle, and I'm trying to work out how I'm going to get this thing along. So I think this is pretty gnarly, but I think it's doable. It's not the best truck in the world. What can I say? We have to play with the cards that are dealt to us. I do have my emotional support vehicle, so we are just gonna have to see how good or bad this is going to be, yeah, pretty bad, I think, is the answer. Oh, this is broken physics yet again. This does not bode well. I don't know. I mean, where I was planning on taking this isn't a road. This is a mud road. Would be in, I don't know, in UK, in Scotland, certainly we would call it a dirt track road for the obvious reasons. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to this. That's where I was going to go down. I don't think this thing would cope very well with it at all. Now we've got a road to the right, which is, well, just misery. And this road leads this way. So I'm going to go this way purely in the fact that it's heading towards... If I can get my drive tyres onto this section. I am in low gear, thanks to Hacker Gaming Adventures for reminding me to use low gear. Let's go up this way now, see if we can just kind of... It's fresher, it's not been, you know, dug up. Kind of hoping that the tarmac road starts up here. I don't even know what's up here at this moment in time. We are going to discover together what exactly is up here. Is this another base? Come on, girl, come on, come on. Let's see if we can... Problem is, I have no momentum now. Absolutely none. I am in low gear, as you can see, but this is not happening. I'm going to try conventional road just to see. Okay, we have tarmac road. If I can just steer this through the worst of it. Now, it wouldn't be Roadcraft if it wasn't a road which probably leads in the opposite direction I want to go. Okay, that's steel pipes. So this is a road we want to come down. Yeah, I'm going to take a chance and try and go left, go along this road. Hopefully it goes left at some point. I'm hoping. Right, can take it out of low gear now. Okay, that's a sand quarry. I've already activated that sand quarry as far as I can remember. Maybe it's a different one. But it didn't cost me anything because there's a road nearby which needs to be built. So interesting. That's... Okay, we're not going to get that way. Yep. Okay, we're basically driving in the opposite direction we want to drive. Where... I wonder if there's another exit to the steel pipes. Getting the construction depot up and running is it's a huge game changer for us. So we will do anything and everything. Now, sometimes these facilities have multiple entrances and exits, so I'm kind of hoping that there's another exit that will lead to... Yep. I think we're onto something here, people. I think we are onto something. So, yes there is. Now, I don't know what this road is like. I'm going to go into low gear. Yeah, this is not the optimum situation for this truck, especially a rock. It's amazing what absolutely derails vehicles in this game. And oh my god, there's another one. It absolutely would in real life. That's not me hating on the developers. So thank you, George, especially replied about what I do next. I'm 100% achievements is what I'm going to aim for, if it's possible. Now this is the thing. There was an update to Roadcraft. There wasn't any patch notes for it, so. Sorry, this just is taking me back to a real life experience I had. Yeah, so yes, so that's what I'll do next, as long as I can. That's the thing, as long as I can. So the real life experience that just flashed before my eyes. My mum and dad used to live in a town, just a village outside Inverness called Culloden. This looks deep. And they were moving house back down to Ayrshire. This was many, many years ago. This was probably when I was maybe, it must have been 21, 22, so a couple of years ago. Let's be gentle and nice to me today. I don't think this is the best idea, Lantern. Anyway, we booked a Luton van. Now, if you don't know, a Luton van basically is a large van. It's bigger than a... Oh my god. Why do I do this to myself? Have I completely stuck myself now? I hate the angle this thing is at. I also hate the fact I've totally got myself stuck here now. I'm actually digging myself deeper into the side. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go and get my... I have to go and get the machine. Where did I leave it? Here. So yes, so a Luton van is a larger van and it's got a tail lift at the back of it. So we loaded everything up. Mum and Dad's street in Culloden, basically the road where they parked the car was 200-300 yards away from the house, which is fine. But when you're lugging furniture and everything back and forward, so basically the road runs like that, and all the houses run off like that. And their house was the end terrace, which meant it was furthest away from the road. So anyway, there was a footpath and grass that ran along the side of the house. So in our wisdom, I believe myself and my father both agreed it probably a good idea to move the van, drive it along the path, and load it up. Keep it on the grass so folk can use the path, wheelchairs, buggies, you name it. I'm sure it must have been winter time because it got dark quite quick. That part might not be true. I can't quite remember. My memory is terrible. Things with medication and things. Oh, hang on a minute. No, don't drive into it. Towing on. Oh, God. Anyway, we got everything loaded. The van was absolutely loaded. So you can imagine it was heavy. All of their worldly belongings in this van. It had been raining on and off most of the day. And I gets into the van and tries to drive off. Bearing in mind it's on grass that's been raining all day, it's very, very heavy. Van doesn't move forward but starts sliding now to on the opposite side of the... Don't tip over, please. So mum and dad's house is here, footpath there, grass there, and on this side there's a reasonably steep embankment. That steep embankment would be steep enough that if the van ended up going on down, it would end up on its side. So I, in my inexperience, try to basically wheel spin my way out of it. So the van doesn't go forward, the van goes sideways and ends up in a pretty precarious situation. To the point, we have generated a bit of a crowd of people. We do eventually, without tipping it over, but oh my god, my heart was in my mouth for quite a few parts of trying to get it out. It was not nice, it wasn't pleasant. So yeah, so I have experience. When I saw that at that angle, that was 100% flashed back in my mind. Right, this I think is quite bumpy, broken. I think it is tarmac, so let's hope. I know this next part is just a little bit flooding. So yeah, so that took me back. So let me know in the comments, have you had any heart in mouth moments where you've went, oh, this could go horribly wrong very quickly. Right, I need to... So yeah, leave me a comment and let me know. So we were going to go up to here and we're going to go right if we can. But I'm looking at that and going... Are you kidding me right now? That's a tunnel. Okay, and I cannot get that. So what do I need to do to get this up and running? It's got no power. So where's my nearest power source? That power line's not in operation. Okay, so I can't even get the sand machine out. So I'm gonna have to bring my sand machine down and literally... I could get the bridge layer, but that would involve pretty much... This is a massive map when you actually start unlocking more of it. There is my machine there. Where is my nearest? Highland... God. How am I going to get that over there? That looks terrible. And yeah, it would lead me... I don't know how deep that is. Parts of it don't look deep, and other parts look very deep. Oh, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. And I know... Hang on a minute, actually. Let me do a little exploration with this. if I can go, because I can obviously go off-road with this. If at worst case scenario I can get off-road, see how bad it is. If that's the case, try and tow this truck up. That might be an option. Now there's nothing to my right that I can do. You can see it's pretty bad. That's looking pretty awful. So okay, there's a natural ramp. That is sketchy. That is so sketchy, but so tantalizing. But I've got a funny feeling. Right. Okay. So is that right? Okay. That there's only two of them. There's one needed there, one needed there, and then another one needed over there. I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to bite the bullet. I'm going to get the crane, and because there's no way of getting up round there. So even if I put these two on these two things here and bring, I could even use a crane to hoist that over. Actually, could I hoist? No, there's not enough. Right, okay. I will see you soon. I did a little demolition on my way. The road that needs to be built, I've kind of destroyed half the trees. It's a cheat. It means I don't need to get the log harvester, the stump machine, and all that. I literally just knock trees down, they disappear, and job's done. Job's a good one. Yeah, it's cheating. Yeah, sue me. That's a terrible attitude, isn't it? Right, okay, please don't send me into orbit. Right, let's... should hopefully be able to move this over here. Turns out, no. Awesome. Right, can I just turn you on your side? No, okay, nice. See, this is my fault. This isn't the game's fault. This is my fault. I'm not convinced, but let's give it a try, shall we? Beautiful. Okay, it is now time to do a bit of off-road, and this crane machine is simply amazing. Absolutely, simply amazing. Right, let's get down here. Let's drag that up. Yeah, let's just... This is what I was doing all the way along the road. I need to do more, go back, but I'm more focused on just trying to get this sorted. Kind of... Right, okay, let's put that down. We'll do that. Then... That's the one I want. That's the way I like it. Right. I'm not comfortable with it literally being on the edge. Let's see. Let's take this for a test drive and see what happens. Yeah, that's I kind of thought that's what was gonna happen. Yep, At least once we get the construction depot, we still can't at this moment in time build concrete bridges because we haven't repaired the concrete factory. So yeah, that's something we need to deal with. Let's just put this over here, but it means we can get the concrete slabs, it means we can get the forest base up and running. Now, yeah, there's no real way this is gonna work. Put that down there. Just gonna move this out of the way and let's see what happens. When we jump into this machine, what is gonna happen? We want to take this slowly. I'm putting it into low gear. I don't want jumping and loads of surprises. So, well, the amazing thing is we're now stuck. Okay, so that's not going to work. What I am going to have to... Why doesn't that work? Is there a particular reason why that's not going to work? Now, let's just send this out here. Let's put this up so we don't get electrocuted. And I'm just going to literally lift the truck over there. It's going to be the easiest, least painful thing to do. I'm going to go this way because I don't want to electrocute myself. Happy for it to hit off rocks and everything else, but I don't want that to happen. Let's just drop this down here. Okay. Yep, that was good not leaving the handbrake on. That was awesome. Yes, we have a construction depot. Now, I really need to fill in these fissures because that... yeah, we have no bridges at all that we can. Why can we not build wooden bridges? You know, there's plenty of wood and things, but clearly now we have the bridge layers. It's, yeah. What I might do is I might recycle some of the stuff around here. I can see some things here that I can recycle. And then I'll get back. Because I think, have I... Something in my head says I already have... Wait, let's go to steel mill. Have I already got loaded? No. I thought I had, but what I've done is I've taken lots of steel to the steel mill to make the steel beams to unlock the next our forest base. Now, what I think... Oh, got a cold shiver down my spine there. I think what I'm going to do is recycle that, try and get steel beams now. And where's the nearest? The quarry is there. I'm going to fill these fissures in and... I'm just trying to think. These two need power. At this point in time, that doesn't have power either. That doesn't have power. That doesn't have power. It does. So that is a lot to try and connect. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Right, I'm gonna crack on and get things recycled. See if I can get... Oh! Yeah, see, that's why you don't leave that thing like that. Never, ever, ever, ever do what I just did. Leave the legs out on this crane and jump into another vehicle. It will send it into orbit. Right, I'm gonna try. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna try and get up here without this sliding. Okay. I guess if I had just continued with that machine, with that truck, and just kept driving it, it would have worked. Right, let me recycle what is lying around here. In fact, let's open shop. Yeah, so we can get concrete slabs, but I still need to fill that road in. So I will see you once I've done all of that. What I've done, I basically piggybacked the 3 concrete slabs. So now I have the Voron, but I have such a long journey. So basically I need to go from here all the way up to here. Roads are not good. I don't even know if any of these roads connect round this way. I don't know. I don't know why my microphone's away over there. I have no idea is the answer. I then need to go to the steel mill. I need to load the steel onto the Voron and get it over as well. So I'm going to leave this on a cliffhanger. Like it or lump it, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I will see you next, or I'll see you on Thursday, when we'll get this done. We'll get the forest base set up, and then we'll continue on with some more objectives. Remember, if you're not subscribed, get subscribing. If you haven't liked the video, like the video, and leave me a comment. Remember, give me one of your heart and mouth moments. I give you mine, you give me mine. That's how this works. Till next time, take care, stay safe, look after yourself. Bye bye.